TK Johnson. TK Johnson Frey, the #1 horror auntie around. DM of Tales from the Mist. One of the best shows ever. Everyone should watch it.
Aww, look at you.
And I mean, how did TK get here?
Get here to
get
LA.
Here, like come end up here in this phase.
Okay.
In this moment.
Do you mean like in a spiritual journey, or
if that
career-wise? Is that
whatever? Like the best journey that you feel you'd love to describe.
I knew I always wanted to tell stories. I quit my day job at a salon. About 3 years ago. And then I cried into a pint of ice cream for about a week. And at the end of that week, Stream of Annihilation was streaming. Yeah, on Twitch. And I watched it because I recognized a couple of the people who were in it. And was like, oh, I was unaware that Dungeons and Dragons was on like number 5 of editions, because I haven't played since college or something. And then I just got interested in the community. I made some friends, and apparently they wanted to work with me on like writing and stuff. Streamed a little bit. Did the series Hell's Bells for D&D last summer. They just kind of took a chance on us, which was really cool. And when Hell's Bells split, half the group still wanted to work together. So we did Tales from the Mist.
Yeah, which I mean, I remember when else it wasn't announced yet. Then I was like, yeah, we're doing this thing, and it was like a short story with polls, and
Oh yeah.
And like that was originally why I turned on notifications so I could pay attention to and vote. And then I haven't turned off notifications yet.
Yes.
It was like every time Tales tweets, I'm retweeting.
Yeah, I noticed that. We all noticed that. We decided last year around September, October that we really wanted to do something Ravenlofty. And it was mostly me talking to Lisa and saying to Lisa, I was like, I'd really love to run like just one Ravenloft game for you with your Tiefling Sorceress Mercy, because that's like her origin. She's in her element. She is the most powerful that she'll pretty much that she can be in Ravenloft, because there's so much like character stuff. And she was like, oh yeah, sure, we should ask Kayla. And then Kayla was like, why didn't you come and ask me first? And then we picked up Ashley because Ashley is so super into Ravenloft. And we had wanted to do a 3-person core cast. And because we were still in Hell's Bells, we were like, well, we probably shouldn't get another person who is from like, if we have a core thing, we probably shouldn't do a core thing where the third core cast member is from Hell's Bells. So we actually was like a very high on the list. And by high, I mean like #1 outside of people we had already played with. But then we because we were going to do 3 core and 3 rotating guests.
I remember you on the Uncaged after show, basically.
Yeah. But then we were like, oh, we love Hodil too much to just have her as a guest. Yeah, and now
it's a deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Vargas, our handsome boy, our handsome terrible boy.
Handsome lying boy, but
But like a big thing for Tales, like the choose your own nightmare stories, which is because it's like no one's trademarked, I can't say that.
Yeah.
But like that was Lisa's idea. The Twitter was Lisa's idea. Almost everything that has contributed to our success has solely been like not solely, but it's been either Lisa's idea or Lisa's like actual work. Us being here is Lisa. Us, she wrote our proposal when we pitched it. I mean, she negotiates everything. She's our showrunner, and she's just like a fucking powerhouse. Can I say that? Can
Yeah.
I say that?
I mean, I don't have boss anything to censor me, so.
Fuck yeah.
What has TK's weekend been like?
Oh my gosh. So we had been invited. We all got in Wednesday night, and we had like Big O Mexican dinner, and I loved it. I was like, yes, excellent. And that was the first time that several of us had met in person. I hadn't met anyone except for Kayla in person. Kayla, Lisa, and Hadil all went to PAX West with each other last year, but hadn't met Ashley in person yet. Actually, I think Lisa met Ashley in person because they worked together. But I was the only one then that Lisa hadn't met in person, and Ashley hadn't met either Kayla, Hadil, or I. So that was like a very interesting, like, a person. It's like there's a person attached to this, floating head box that I see every Friday. So that was awesome. Thursday, we hung out, we went grocery shopping, and we went to the D&D live party, watched karaoke. They loved it. They were very into it. I enjoyed it. Wish there were more Disney songs. It was like, what the heck? There needs to be Disney songs. And then Anna Prosser did Whole New World with my films, and I was like,
very sad I missed that. But like,
no, it was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, because especially since it would have been a great moment before things really
Let's just say
started.
that Anna definitely needed a massage after from carrying my fifth song.
Like, after, before everything really started, it would have been a great chance to, really meet everyone instead of like trying to see if paths could cross.
Yeah. The bar was pretty packed, so like I didn't see as many people like as I thought I would, but I also like wasn't about to get up and be walking through other people. They're all carrying alcohol. I paid money for my clothes. I'm not getting stuff spilled on it.
What has been your favorite moment of the weekend?
Oh man, the whole weekend. I really like DM's Guild sponsored Tales from the Mist to be here. So we've been hanging out at the DM's Guild booth, and I like that there's this little quest going on where people are trying to get their souls back, do the soul contracts, and I was allowed to be in charge of the riddles yesterday as just as Auntie, as DM. And I had multiple people come up to me and ask me if I was Mad Maggie. Like, they didn't know that there was another night hag. They just, like, assumed from looking at me that, like, I was a night hag. And I was like, no, I am a night hag, but I'm not the night hag. It felt cool for people to think that highly of my costume that I hand-sewed.
Hey, it's a great costume. You kick ass with it.
Looked good. Yeah, it was a good time. So I like the dressing up, being part of it. I guess in a way, being part of the machine, the engine. I really liked streaming online in the little pod. That was fun, but mostly interacting with fans has been a big thing.
I tried to catch what I could. And,
yeah.
sound was like being able to hear.
Oh yeah, well they're doing local recordings too, so thank goodness.
As soon as that is up, I intend to rewatch. Really get the full enjoyment out of everything.
Because I tried to listen to it. I have these garbage dollar store headphones, and so I tried to listen to it on my headphones this morning, and I was like, well.
So wait, did they already upload it?
No, on the VODs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which luckily the stream only went down once during our game, and I was like, yes.
So I've heard, but since I only did the one stream, I wasn't really trying to watch.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the bandwidth was just very difficult for this studio. I know that there was like 40K people watching for last night's main game.
And they had 5 channel streamers. So
yeah.
I don't think they stress test things.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, honestly, if I were going to an event and I was like renting a studio for it, I'd be like, well, yeah, you better have, this is a streaming event.
Oh, yeah.
It happens at like TwitchCon from people like running their streams and stuff off the Wi-Fi at like hotels and stuff, and all trying to vlog from their phones. Twitch goes down all the time because of that too. So I'm not surprised that something like that happened here too. And with this, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, I mean, next year, let's do a quick. What do you see happening for? I mean, with Tales season 2 back in August.
Yeah.
And then what? We should be hopefully, if you all want to continue by then, another season 4 or 5 by D&D Live 2020.
Yeah.
I
think it would be by D&D Live 2020. I would hope that we'd get a spring season to start around January or something, and then maybe another summer season in August. So it would be like season 3 would be in like January and would have ended by D&D Live 2020, hypothetically, in the future, theoretically. For this season, we're doing, they sent me a lot of Ghost of Saltmarsh stuff, so luckily, because our storyline has very specific adventures that it's following, I have the whole like timeline written up for it. Because of that, the next adventure that we're doing was going to be on a ship anyway. So Ghost of Saltmarsh was
whether it's gonna be fully on a ship or like partially.
Fully on a ship.
Oh goodness!
For very specific reasons. Now there were parts where you could get off this ship, but all I can say is that like this particular adventure, there are reasons why you can't have the adventure like off the ship too much.
I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see how you do a full. I mean, of course, there's been horror movies and stuff based on ships, but like really, especially since it's not like a big naval ship. Can we talk about the size of the ship?
I would say it's a cargo ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like a big naval ship, but it's still pretty big.
Yeah. It's definitely not designed for fighting. I have redesigned the ship for the Mists so that it is a little bit more of like a privateer, like a smuggling type ship. So it does have like cannons and stuff, and it's less cargo. But I guess I can say the adventure we're going to be doing is Ship of Horrors. But there's another Ravenloft adventure that I'm like smushing into it. And then I will be adapting 2 adventures from Ghost of Saltmarsh and running, like weaving all the storylines together and running the whole thing together.
I'm excited. Of course, TK, DM. Any other? I mean, of course, you're on another one of my favorite shows, Jace Beleren Must Die.
Yeah.
Murder Baby Tech.
Yeah, it's me.
Yes, who is just of course, has been the focus of 3 so far of the gifts I've made for Jace Beleren Must Die.
Yes.
That it's great, especially kind of seeing you outside of the DM seat.
Yeah,
and getting to be the troublemaker on another platform, basically.
It's funny because I have a list of like least favorite classes and least favorite like alignments. Mm-hmm. I usually have an issue when one person out of the group wants to play an evil character, because it's like, what could your character have in common with other characters in this group? It's very difficult. Tak is neutral evil, unlike the other characters in the group. I think, like, I don't remember if Winnegar is evil alive.
I don't think
would
Winnegar
be
is
surprised. He might be.
That'd be a long con.
Yeah, he might be evil, but that doesn't mean that he's functional.
That'd be a long con, because he seems like neutral, who's just kind of bumbling his way through things.
Yeah. But like Tak is definitely like neutral evil, does not understand why they can't just kill anybody they want to. Bless. But I don't usually get along with like an evil character in the group, and I usually don't get along with rogues. I don't like rogues. But I told myself that I would try.
You're like it's all everyone's great,
yeah.
just so great on that show. But Tack is just like
Tack, little murder baby.
yes, you want to protect them, but at
Yeah.
the same time you're like you need to sit in this cage
Yeah.
where you can't hurt anybody.
Yeah, like what is wrong with you?
Yes.
Why are you like this?
What happened to your home training?
Yeah.
No, not even proper home training because we know what happens to Tack's home training.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tack's mom is I mean, she's a person. She's a good lady. I don't know why she kept Tack at this point because it's just like it must be true affection because Tack. I would drown Tack, and I am Tack.
Yeah. Tack is great. Just saying, that the wild card.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've really been impressed with the way that Adam's been handling a lot of our leveling up because it hits people who don't. Not that there's anybody in our group who's like that, but if there were a person for whom negative consequences that really affect the party and hurt the party wasn't like they don't care about that and it's not a deterrent for them as a role player, attaching something mechanical to it is absolutely the way to get it where it hurts, where it's like, how did your alignment cause an issue for the party? Like, did you do something that reflected your alignment and your profession or your class that affected the party, and then you get like experience like level for that.
Big push to you can still technically go off the rails at times.
Oh yeah, you can.
Champagne bathtub. But, still try to keep things moving to that end goal of killing Jace Beleren.
Yes. We are definitely Ravnica Team Rocket.
Gonna die. Like, are you back this Wednesday or next Wednesday?
This Wednesday, I think.
Okay, so hopefully, this Wednesday we see Jace Beleren die.
Yeah, maybe. I wasn't with them last Wednesday, but I heard that they stole something.
I unfortunately missed the episode, so I'm behind an episode. I'm behind an episode, yes.
Yeah, I heard they stole something and it was Winnegar's idea and everything is terrible. That's what I heard.
So it's like, as soon as I get the chance, especially since I get back like Monday night, so I have Tuesday to try to get the chance to watch the episode before the next episode. So that's hopefully Tuesday at some point. Catch up, be there for the live viewing, 9 a.m. PST, 12 EST on D&D. Twitch channel, Jace Beleren Must Die with TK.
Yeah.
Horror Auntie, DM of Tales from the Mist.
Your favorite Eldritch horror.
Yes. Carlos Luna, who I spoke with. He was the first person I spoke with.
Yeah.
Okay, Katie May. Masood. Whose last name I can't remember right now. I'm sorry, Masood. What is like Marood Boy?
Yeah.
On Twitter, who's yet to tweet. We got to get him out of this show.
Somebody did make him a magic card. He said that if they made Torgor into a magic card, he would retweet it. So I haven't seen it. I haven't seen him.
We're gonna poke him about it then.
Yeah.
And then we also have to get him. We have to get the Jace Beleren crew here next year.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, that would be
so that more of my favorite shows can all be in one place. And of course, Adam. Kobo, Skinny Ghost, who does a lot of stuff and is a great dude who more people should follow, annoy. Same thing sometimes, really.
Annoy, definitely.
Yes.
Annoy.
Yes. TK.
It TK.
Favorite Watch Tales from the Mist coming back in August.